Hi everybody, and welcome to the Cranky Gamers video review show, episode 2. Thanks for the feedback of number 1. This week it's me and foyble yet again, and we're going to do Operation Flashpoint this time. So then, yep, it's going to be Operation Flashpoint, a game that I must say I wasn't looking forward to. It's a first-person shooter which has been classed as probably, I would say, one for the experts. I jokingly said in the show last week that it was going to be, it's like the Forza of the first-person shooters. With me today is foyble. How are you, mate, first?
Yeah, I'm very good, thank you. I'm very much looking forward to this review, because it's a game I've enjoyed lots last week or so.
Yes, I've jokingly said that we'll probably be hearing his voice a lot more than mine, because he has put a lot of hours in this. It's probably going to be a good review, because mine's, objective from a point that I wasn't interested in the game for the start. But anyway, my early views are simply, I did like it. It surprised me how much I liked it. I think all the review scores from around the internet are about right as well, what I've seen so far. It is a game for the I should say, the people that are really into shooters. I wouldn't say it's for anybody that wants to run and shoot. Quite simply, guys, if you do run and shoot in this game, you'll be lying down shouting medic pretty quickly, I'm guessing. Which I've got to say, early on when I played, I did it a lot. But it didn't put me off, because I could quickly see that it is a game where there's a lot of planning, and it really does take a lot of planning. And I think that, if I'm not mistaken, is the way to play it, foyble. Is it not? I mean, what's your views on it?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, when I first started it, I tried to play it almost like a Call of Duty or just a normal shooter, which obviously found me screaming medic very, very quickly. But it's one of those games where it's very worth having a read through the manual and really getting your bearings before you do anything else. Obviously you do operate in a squad of 4. You're the squad leader. My opinion of the game is that your priority in the game is to keep that squad alive or as healthy as you can. If you've got a busy medic, then that's a good idea as well.
Can I just interrupt you there about that medic? I would say with the medic, I found it a bit of a difficult problem. I have never been healed by the medic yet. I just wondered if you've come across that problem. It was a thing that put me off slightly.
I have come across that problem. Quite simply, it is that tactical that you need to stay as a group really, and whoever's mainly in the firefight, you need to keep the medic with those people, and just when it does get very busy, keep together. And as long as the medic is near you, then you can get out of some really difficult situations.
So, what did you find about the game then? Did you actually like the gameplay? Was it different to what you expected?
Once I got used to it, it was very, very different to what I expected, but a lot better than I expected as well. I'd class it definitely the best shooter I've played this year for me. It is very difficult, and there is a steep learning curve, but as soon as you know what you're doing, you get the different perks of the game. It is very, very rewarding. I mean, obviously after the first mission and what have you, what did you think of it? Because we did a bit of co-op together.
The footage you're going to see running in the background is us playing the co-op, and we did actually struggle early on. But I think you're right, foyble. It's a game that you cannot run and gun. It is a lot of planning, and you're rewarded for the planning. What I found I did like about it is how it was presented. Presented lovely, looks great. The night vision sections early in the game are just absolutely fantastic. They really are. You did struggle on some levels though. You not tell me that some early levels were really difficult?
Yeah, but mainly the third mission it's initially very difficult, but until you realise that what you need to do, it gets a lot easier. You're tasked with protecting some armoured vehicles, and if you don't protect them at the beginning of the mission, by the end of the mission, it makes it very, very difficult for yourself. Now, it makes it almost impossible to complete that mission. Now, unless you go back and restart it, it kind of plays out like that. I believe there's one or two other missions where if you're effective throughout the mission, it makes the end of it very, very much a kind of easier affair. But yeah, so there's a few bits like that. But I mean, have you done the second mission yet?
I have got right to the end of the second mission. I do like the game. It probably is a game that I will not finish because of its in-depth. I know that this game is really big with players out there for its multiplayer. That's again the only thing I have tried on the multiplayer is co-op. I enjoyed it. I would like to get through the single player, and all in all, my overall views of this game so far, it's very well done. Wasn't what I was expecting, but that's not on a negative side. There's a lot of reward for the hard work that you put in, and I fully understand people's views on basically, that it's probably regarded as one of the best shooters out there. It's not a Call of Duty, not by any means. It's not that kind of game. And if you are a connoisseur of shooters, this is a game I highly recommend. I mean, my final overall review score I'm going to give this one this week is, I would say from my point of view, 7.5 for my personal score. Still good enough for me, 7.5, yeah, that's what I would give. So what's your final views on it?
Final views are, it's a lot better than I had expected. There are a lot of perks in the game. It challenges you to pick up new weapons in the later missions, because it purposely, I believe, gives you a little bit lacking of ammo in the better weapons that you start out with. However, my overall review score would be 90 out of 100. It's a little high. However, I absolutely love it.
And you probably more than likely will finish it then.
I'm on the second to last mission now, so I imagine by the end of the day I'll have finished it.
Right then, guys, there you have it. You've got a 7.5 from me, and what did you give it? A 90 out of 100, didn't you? So
Yep.
Slightly too different, but we get there, guys. But you've got us views. It is a good game. Highly recommend it for you shooters out there that do fancy something different. So really, hope you've enjoyed this episode 2. Episode 3 to follow soon. If you want to go on the forums, guys, www.crankygamersuk.net. Give us some ideas of what games you'd like us to try. And that's about it for this week. So without further ado, it's bye from me. Bye.
See ya, bye.